Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2025. It's a new year, and I'm certainly excited about the new year and what it has in store for us. Um, so, as many of you know, I was fortunate to attend the NAPFA Financial Planning Conference in Nashville, Tennessee, in October, November 2024. And a lot of great things came out of the conference. We learned about permanent life insurance, should it stay or go? um, College financial planning strategies. We'll touch on some of those next month during College Planning Month. Trust-based behavior, trust-based estate plans. I mean, just a wealth of information. But my biggest takeaway was one of our speakers talked about financial behavior change. And he said, our client's success is really going to depend upon financial behavior change. I'm getting my slides set up here. As we explore that topic today, I just wanted to kind of go through that process of what it looks like, what things you can do to be more successful and achieve financial independence. So I look forward to spend a little bit of time talking about that today. To preface 2025 year of financial behavior change and things you can do to make improvements for a more healthy financial lifestyle, at least. Okay, so let's take a look at our presentation here and some things to share with you about managing your lifestyle. All right, so as we begin, the household CFO. As you can see on the screen, the as a CFO, you have a lot of challenges. Whoever is running the household, whether it be jointly with a spouse or individually as a single person, a lot of things that we're concerned about, especially as we get towards retirement, running out of money, not having a paycheck, things of those nature. So, a lot of pressure, a lot of us feel pressured with money in our finances and how do we go about managing these difficult tasks. So, what we found, and most of our clients come to us to talk about their goals. We help them shape their goals. A lot of them have kind of difficulty in prioritizing what that should be. So we spend a lot of time with goals, addressing their concerns, and then understanding what their expectations are for their retirement and for their financial future. So as I had a recent client who said, her retirement is going to look different. She's just talking about retiring from the corporate world, but wants to be the term she used, a serial entrepreneur. So how do we make that happen for her? So as we talk about financial behavior change, we kind of first got to understand our decision making process and what happens. So it's almost like we're predisposed to making a bad decision. Um, First, emotionally, our thought process is to get to safety. So when we're faced with a decision, our first process is, how do I get to safety? Secondly, we have cognitive bias, where we have these mental shortcuts. So our brain, again, chooses the path of least effort and it tries to detect patterns. So when it can see a pattern, it's going to move towards that pattern in order for us to make a decision. Then finally, we're all kind of guilty of herding and social proof. So faced with the decision, a lot of times we call our friends. Hey, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Well, I pulled money out of my 401k. I took a 401k loan to pay for that, pay for my house. Um, Probably no discussion with a financial advisor. So maybe not the best answer, but that's the best answer that they could come up with at the time. So as we move from that decision making process, what do families really want to know? So we use the term achieve financial independence. And to us, it means three things. Their family's protected, they have a work optional lifestyle in retirement, and they have time for their bucket list, their leisure activities. So those are the things we're focusing on in allowing people to live fully today and achieve financial independence. So next, we'll take a look at the final pieces of the puzzle as to, again, how our profession, our industry as financial advisors come in to try and help our clients achieve this financial independence. So study by Russell Investments indicates that there are kind of four things that we come in to do in our clients' lives that add value. First is active rebalancing of their portfolios, and that helps to avoid unnecessary risk in the portfolio. We are to a point, and this will be our next podcast next week regarding 2025 market outlook and how you can protect your investment account. But active rebalancing, we can no longer sit back and be passive and use index funds and things of that nature. We're expecting a ton of volatility in 2025. So we're trying to get ahead of that curve. Next thing is behavioral coaching. So we're again talking about how do we make financial behavior change such that you're able to make better decisions financially as you're moving throughout your life. Next, we're able to provide a customized family wealth planning. So each person's different. I can have two people who work at IBM, Blue Cross Blue Shield, making the exact same amount of money. They're going down two different roads. And finally, of course, tax smart planning and investing. So after we do all of these, lay out the plan and how we're going to get there, the next question out of everyone's mouth is, what about my taxes? What do my taxes look like? So we have to manage taxes as well as we're going through this process. Okay, so finally, to wrap this all up, we will share some things that we do here at Friar Financial to help in this process. So we subscribe to some fundamental truths, which can be found on our website, investment management principles, some things that we just stick to throughout all portfolio situations. We have our financial planning process, 7 pillars, 1 process, and finally a decision framework of reflective questions to help guide you in how you make your decision. So in summation, 2025 is about financial behavior change. Being able to do this will lead you to having clarity that you're on track towards your goals, comfort that all your needs are met, and a way to achieve financial independence. So look forward to joining me next week as we talk about 2025 market outlook. And we have tons of other shows and guests lined up to join us as we go throughout the year.